Hello everybody and welcome to, I think, part 14 of my Link to the Past Let's Play. We are going to go, well, for starters, right now, I will fly to my house, because I need to go back to the Dark World, and I need to get the upgraded stuff. I need to get the silver arrows, and the cool sword. I don't know why I'm so picky about spoilers sometimes, because sometimes I'll be like, no spoilers, I don't want to share that, and then like this time I'll just be like, yeah, we're just going and doing that shit and we're gonna do that and that's that. Like I don't know. Hopefully you're not freaking like, bro, this guy he's such a freaking spoiler. I don't want to be a spoiler. I want to be a guy. I at least want to be seen as like kinda cool. I don't know, like I don't. This is kind of getting ranty, but like, I don't want to be that guy. I promise. If it bothered anybody, tell me in the comments, and I will take note for future gameplays. I promise. Anyway, so now remember when we came in here before, this wasn't here. You need to beat all the dungeons, and then this comes here. This little shortcut I learned. You can't jump off the edge with this on you, or dash or anything. Or maybe you can dash. No, you can't. You can't. Chill. Anyway, so shit. I don't think getting hit does anything, but I don't like getting hit, so I'm going to not get hit. So I'm doing the wrong thing. I need to go to the light world, so let's get the magic mirror. I was just venturing off into nothing there, but remember I used this warp to get to the dark world before, so if I go through here, it's actually a tiny bit of a shortcut. Also learned this from Nintendo Capri Sun, but he said he learned it from somebody. I know, I really like that guy's Let's Play this game, it was good. But place that there, and you can get the secret fountain. I watch Let's Plays when I work out, when I go on the treadmill. I do 60 minutes of treadmill a day because I'm trying to lose weight. But in here you give them. There's two things you can get from here. First thing is obviously you can upgrade your bow. They will give you a much better bow. This is actually, you have to do this to beat the game. This is not an extra. You have to get the silver arrows. These are the silver arrows to give Ganon his last moment. You definitely need them. See? You definitely need them. They're spelling it out for you right there. And then they blame Ganon for making them fat, I know. I know, he broke up with you or whatever. But that doesn't mean that it's his fault. I'm sorry. Anyways, I also use my sword here. Or throw my sword in to get the amazing level 4 golden sword. Which is great. It's pretty good. It's just better. You can feel the power. Does it say throbbing in your hand? That's not what you should be saying. But anyway, let us take a flight to go to Turtle Rock. I am not in the right world. I need to go to the light world. Don't want to fight anybody though, so. Okay, this spot's fine. Die. Use the flute. Bye. And go to area 1, which is up here. Now people make this a lot more complicated than it needs to be. I remember, like when I watched, when I first played this game with the Zelda dungeon walkthrough, I was like looking at what to do, and they say like, oh yeah, you have to go to the right over there and do all this shit with the hook shot and then summit the entire mountain. But I've found it's a lot easier to just come up here and walk over there without doing any of that. I don't know why. Maybe I'm missing something, like they got some kind of extra. But to my knowledge, I don't think you miss anything for doing this. I think it's just quicker and better. And there's no ifs, buts, or coconuts about it. I think it's just the better thing to do. But I could be wrong, and if you think I'm wrong, correct me in the comments. Please, I need engagement. I am a struggling small YouTuber, and I want people to see my videos if they want to see my videos. I don't know. But wait, no, I did the right thing. You come over here, and you do that. Obviously, duh. Ooh, I want that. Why are you going over there? Okay. Die! No, don't die. I like you, but don't be in my way. Whoa, hiccup. I don't have the hiccups. I just have the occasional hiccup. It's a weird feeling, but you need to go. You just need to go right, up, left, and then you get this portal. And folks, believe me when I tell you this, it transports you to quite the great place. Just brings you right up here, and you can use your quake magic. And this does the sick thing where it opens up Turtle Rock. I guess this is a turtle, isn't it? Does that mean that turtles are canon in Zelda, technically? This is called Turtle Rock? Oh. I want to see some turtles from the Zelda universe. Anyways, Dungeon 7, here we come, right? Or we're here. Whatever. But this dungeon, though it seems kind of tough, is pretty easy in my opinion. I don't think any of the dungeons in this game are too difficult, if I'm being honest. No, wrong way. Wrong frickin' way. Fuck. Nah, man. Ah, shit, dude. That's from Game Grumps. See, so I do. If you get that reference, I congratulate you for getting it. For getting my reference. Well, it's not my reference, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry I made the joke. Anyways, we gotta use the freaking fire rod right here. So I like to kind of like double back like this. I can't remember. I think you want to shoot these as late as you possibly can. So like, I do this right here, and then do that there, that there. That's the easy way to do it. And then yeah, that's pretty easy. I remember that used to be really hard for me my first playthrough. It took me like 10 or 20 minutes to get. Shit. Watch this. That was cool. That went well, dude. That was well executed. Believe me when I tell you that I did not. What if I just do it again? Bam. Oh, damn. Not as cool when you take damage right after doing it, but I will applaud myself for at least kind of doing it twice. Anyway, let's go through. So we just got that key, and that key is going to help us progress. I don't really want to get the fairy in there, even though I'm kind of low on health. I just don't want to spend that much time doing optional stuff. So you fight this guy. Hey-ya! God damn it, man. And then we can go up here and into here. So what you want to do in here, I'm not going to use that boomerang because I'm not that weak. Dude, holy shit. God damn, man. It does a lot of damage. How do I hit that? Okay. Please, like, never, like, speak to me or my son ever again. Oh, no. That's old, I think. Oh, God. I'm so sorry I made that joke. Fuck. Let me do it, man. Come on. I need more than just that. I need to get another one because I also had to use a fairy out of my freaking out of my supply. I've got high on my own supply right there. So better. Really? Am I that bad? Come on. Okay, that was pretty good. But we need to make our way down here, dude. And then that'll bring us. There's all these different pipes and whatever the hell you can go through. I don't know if this is like a sewer system or something. Whatever the hell this is, but this is the right one. Then you go down here. And up into here. And there's all these guys. I don't have enough magic to deal with y'all. which is unfortunate, but true. Wow. I did that. That was like the most efficient I've ever seen that room done. That was pretty crazy. It's a big key. Wow, I did a single down swipe or whatever, and took him out. I gotta do that again some other time. Dang, man. Ooh, and I get all my magic back. Oh yeah, that's good. Dude, you really gotta just like sour the moment, just like a little bit. Just take away that little edge of my magic. You're evil, man. Oh well. Now we go through this one. I always just think of like, I don't know. I don't have like a specific thing I think of for that, I guess. I just know that that's how you do it. Take those guys out. Wow, that is a crazy amount of stuff. Dude, I just did it again. Dude. Hell yeah. And then you go right. No. You do not do that. You go left. And then, yeah, you can bomb this. Shit, some just fucking crashed down the other room. That scared me. I barely heard it, though. I've never had something that I could, like, barely hear scare me that much. But this brings you outside. I actually think there's a heart piece you can get if you come to the light world. Right there. I can think of one more heart piece after that. I'm only missing 2 heart pieces at that point. I feel like I could probably find them all, but I just can't quite remember. Now we finally have a better shield than the base one that you get at the start of the game, which is good. Oh, I was like, how do I get there? But it's just a big key door, thankfully. So now we can make our way towards the end. The ending area of this dungeon. Watch, can I spin him again? Oh. Nope. Well, my luck is up. That was pretty good. I think you can dash into these, yeah. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm good. I feel like you can... Maybe there's a visual cue for like if you can run into them or not. I can't see it, but I'm sure there is some kind of thing. I feel like they are just like generally like wider looking gaps than the normal ones. Dude, I wanted to do the thing right there. Oh well. Well, I think no, there's one more room and then the end. No, I'm way off. There's way more than one more room. Shit. Oh, this part's annoying. Wow, that was good. I'm really impressed with myself that I did that. I never remember. I don't even think I remembered that there. I think I just went to it. Got lucky. Hell yeah. We're here. I'm impressed with myself there. I'm never impressed with myself. Shit, I almost fell off there. I'm impressed with myself in the Link to the Past, my weakest Zelda. That's pretty good. I always do a little trick here from the Zelda dungeon walkthrough. All these games I play, I like maintain one little thing from the Zelda dungeon. Because Zelda dungeon's the GOAT. I always use Zelda dungeon for my Zelda walkthroughs. I even used it for the CDI game. But look, you can do this and get to here, get the key, and then you can use the magic mirror because I just came through there, and that's my quote-unquote dungeon entrance, and just do that. It's a lot. Maybe it's not like, dude, that pissed me off. Dude, how did I even fuck that up? Anyway, now we're in that second to last room I was thinking of. I'll get a little bit of health here. I'll re-enter the room so I can get that again, because don't want to go into the boss. Well, that was really close. I guess I will do that. Dude, stop following me, man! Nope, wrong way. Hell yeah, we're out now. So this is like the ending room. This is that frickin' boss. Just in case. Put this here first. You can get that little bit of edge on magic, because instead of almost getting a full refill from that jar, you get a full refill. But here we are. So this is the guy you have to use the fire and ice rod on. I try to go for the ice one first, because that one can cause like permanent damage to the cores. Not the cores, what am I saying? Just the level. That was good. That was really good. Come on, let me use my inventory. Okay. Damn it. Alright, we're good. Come on. Let's fight, bro. I'm down to fight if you're down to fight, you know. Okay, that's a little much. I remember this guy's easy. Just do that. Yeah. Very underwhelming boss. Extremely easy. Probably the easiest boss in the entire game besides the first one. For the last like real dungeon, this is the last crystal, by the way. So we're really closing in on the end of the game here. I'll read this Crystal Woman dialogue and then on this episode. But Ganon's Tower is just the next thing we're doing. I'm not doing anything else before that. I'm going straight there. So we're really coming up on the end of the game here. I'm actually gonna finish an LP. Wow. I'm kind of proud of myself for finishing one. That's big for me. I appreciate your coming so far to rescue me, as I thought you are the legendary hero. I have felt this from the first time we met. Ganon is waiting inside of his tower to pass through the gate linking the two worlds. Once Ganon enters the light world, it is unlikely that anyone can stop him. But if he stays in the closed space of this world, you can find him wherever he runs. Now go to the Tower of Ganon. We will use our combined powers to break the barrier. Let's return peace to this country without fear. Country? Do you understand? Yes, I do. I definitely understand everything you're saying. May the way of the hero lead you to the transforms. Alright. Very inspired by your message of encouragement for me. But I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!